currently 8:48 in Phnom Penh. Still 37 degrees here, centigrade, 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Overcast conditions, but no storm yet. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this on replay, check out my playlists. There's lots of videos, interviews with the girls here on Street 136, and lots of videos of moving to Cambodia as well. So check those out. And thank you for watching. currently 8:53 in Phnom Penh. Overcast conditions, still 37 degrees, believe it or not. Hello, my friend. Morteza, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, check out the playlist as well. I've done lots of interviews with the people that work on the street here on Street 136 and lots of videos about Cambodia. I'm Australian. Yeah, I'm from Australia, but I live in Cambodia now. I've been coming here for many years. I love Cambodia. It's my happy place. Whereabouts are you from? Yeah, if you haven't been to Cambodia, I highly recommend it. Very peaceful here. You might notice here on the street there are no real street lights on Street 136. So that's why it gives you that Christmas tree effect with all the lights. It's really beautiful. Very peaceful people. They're all Buddhists, you know. Ah, Ran, Persian. Yeah, my mother would have loved you, you know. She used to always say, you know, the Iranian girls, they have the most beautiful hair. Current time in Phnom Penh at the moment is 8:58 p.m. So just coming up to 9 p.m. Overcast conditions, currently 36 degrees, and I'm hoping for a storm this weekend. It's just coming, sort of getting closer to the wet season, so it's been very warm. Yeah, if you come back in a few weeks, once the wet season really gets going, I'll leave the webcam like running through the storms. It's a real sight to behold with all the lightning and everything. It's my favourite time of the year. Anyone that's planning a trip to Cambodia, if you've got any questions, feel free to email me. All my details are in the bio, and I'm more than happy to get back to you anytime. I've also reviewed a lot of the hotels in the local area, interviewed a lot of the local people as well, and I've reviewed the bars and clubs, and I've been to every entertainment venue within about a 10-block radius in the last 7 months. Yeah, it's really lovely. It's really nice in both directions actually. But tonight's actually a relatively quiet Friday. Khmer New Year's coming up, and quite a few of the locals I think have already left. And there's not a lot of foreigners in Cambodia. So if you're looking to go somewhere on a holiday, this is a great place to come because you really are the centre of attention, and very low cost of living. Good place for you to come from Iran as well to visit, you know. But I've always wanted to go to Iran. I actually have friends there, and that's one place I really want to go. Looks really beautiful. What's my job? Okay, so I promote a number of businesses sort of in the area. I also have this YouTube channel, and at the moment that's about all I'm doing. But it's coming along very well. I sort of started it from scratch 7 months ago. And I've been fortunate that I've picked up a few of the major businesses in the area, and I've made a bit of money that way. And I've just recently become monetized on YouTube as well. So I was originally going to teach, which I might still do in person, but haven't actually started yet. Cambodia is a really good place to come if you want like a visa-free, or sort of an easy visa process. You can even get the working visa on entry without actually applying in advance. Yeah, it's great. It's I really feel blessed actually. A lot of the people that own the business in the street have been really helpful, and I'm forever grateful. I actually made a video today, and I mentioned at the they published this morning. If you come into Cambodia and you need me to check out a hotel or apartment, or even if you've been here before and you want something sent to you from a shop that a product that you really like, or if you want me to do a welfare check on anyone you know in Cambodia, or anything at all. I actually got my first major booking today from the airport from a gentleman in Germany, so I'm looking forward to picking him up. But I can pretty much do anything here on the ground, that you can't. So if you need me to do something, let me know. This is a tradition here. They throw the ice between the girls' legs. It's meant to be good luck, and they stomp on it. So there you go. Oh, okay, awesome. Every single person that I've ever met from Iran has something about them that, like a skill or a talent that is, it's really amazing. Actually, I've never met one that hasn't. They're either good with their hands or academically. I know a lot of Iranian doctors actually back in Australia. That's true. It really is. It's amazing. Like, I mean, given the difficulty that's been lumped on Iran, it's just incredible the way that the people have responded. You kind of get the same thing here as well. Except that the Khmer have had tragedy year after tragedy, and they're very conscientious and very inventive. Like, need is the mother of invention, and they certainly do that well here. I'm always seeing things that surprise me in Cambodia. Australia is a really nice country, okay, but be careful what you wish for, because it has a whole range of problems that are the reason why I left, and most of those relate to the same people that have imprisoned the minds of, you know, a lot of people in the United States. You know, it's like a game of divide and conquer. These people have basically stolen our country. They took over our government back in 1975. They took down our Prime Minister. But they've done the same thing in America, you know? Like our elites in the West, I swear, these people they're scary people, you know? They really are. I'm a bit of a history buff, so I've learned stuff from my studies of history that I wish that I didn't know, you know? It's also very expensive in Australia. I mean, here where I'm living in Cambodia, on Street 136, you know, right in the middle of the city, I've got a 2-bedroom apartment on the top floor, and I'm only paying like $200 a month. you know, if you had electricity, say maybe $100 a month, and water maybe $5 a month, it's a very inexpensive proposition coming from Australia. I mean, the same property in Australia, you'd be looking at a lot more, at least 4 times that amount anyway. I love how, like, Austro have the live music here a number of nights of the week, and I hear the same songs over and over again. They do. Yeah, the Khmer do love karaoke. KTV is very popular here. It's a real outing, actually. I think I'm going to actually do a KTV story pretty soon. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you so much, Soup Can Killer. You're from America, aren't you? I can tell by your name. Yeah, there's a couple of really good KTV places, actually. There's one about 3 blocks from here that I walk past all the time that's always really well lit up. And it's called 007. I really want to go there. So I'll have to do it. Definitely. And also I've found a couple of really good markets that I'm going to go to, hopefully over the next few days. I spoke to a tuk-tuk driver this afternoon about going out. He said he can take me out for $20 for the whole day in the tuk-tuk. So we'll leave at 7 a.m. and come back at 4. I have to go down to Secrets down there shortly, so I might even see if I'm going to find out if I'm going to need the phone, but if I don't need it, I'll keep it running. It'd be the same, yeah. In Australia, I reckon you'd be looking at least 5 or 6, like, because it's not in a great condition, so you'd probably get it get it down to about maybe 550, 500 in Australia per week. You know, here $200 per month. You know, it's crazy inexpensive, and there's loads of them as well for rent, all down Street 136. I counted just in these 2 blocks, just where I am here. There's 17 apartments that are currently for rent that actually face onto the main road with balconies, just like this one. So there's no shortage of rental properties here in Cambodia, which begs the question, you know, what's going on in Australia and sort of our country? You know, we've got a major rental crisis in Australia at the moment. It's there are so many Australians that are being forced out into their cars or sleeping on the streets. It's scary. But no problems in third world Cambodia. I've also got another video that I'm about to make as well, which is going to be looking at rooms for, you know, $30, $40 and $50 per month. And then the other end of the spectrum will be high-end apartments that I've spoke to a guy this afternoon that's going to set up a few viewings of some sort of high-end apartments over near the casino area, hopefully towards the end of next week. So that one will be coming out too. It's been a big day today, actually, for me. I've done quite a few things today. I also I have to go get more business cards because I have to take them to the factories when I go out. Yeah, he's asking what sort of tools do you sell in Iran? Are you still there? Strong? I'm pretty sure this forward drive coming through here is a police one. There's some really nice sort of pickup trucks in Cambodia. You even see like Chevrolet, you know, like really big Chevys and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they come from Vietnam. What time is it in the United States right now? .30 a.m. Crazy. I was always like, when I lived in Australia, I used to tease my American friends and say, you know, we're from the future. You guys live in the past, you know. There's this, like, the distance between our morning and your morning is so far. Yeah, 7:30 Friday morning, and here it's 9:32, and it's a big difference. In Australia right now, it's already tomorrow morning. You know, it's after midnight there now. Okay, so in our poll, we've got 62% of people that are planning a trip to Cambodia. So if you are planning a trip to Cambodia and you've got any questions, my email address is in the bio, so feel free to email me. And if you need anything done on the ground here, you know, like a welfare check or product, purchased from a shop and sent to you, or want me to check out a hotel or apartment, anything like that, I'm more than happy to do it for you. So don't hesitate to let me know if you've got any questions. Sometimes there's just things that you can't do when you're not here, you know. I had one just recently, actually. He told me he was checking into a specific room at the Lux Hotel. So I went and did a hotel review on Lux Hotel. If you're still there, Soup Can Killer, I need to have a shower and get ready to go. I have to go down to Secrets for a while, but I'll come back before I go and let me know if you've got any questions or anything like that. Happy to help you. Yeah, and people used to fly Concorde, you know, they'd celebrate, I think in Paris, and then they'd fly to New York. I really need to go to one of those feet ladies. I just got bitten on the foot by an ant or something. Really, it's excruciating pain. It's like a spider. But I'm in Australia. Whenever you get like a bite in Australia, you always think the worst, you know. I actually watched Michael Jackson walk across the foyer of a hotel, 25 years ago or something, like almost 30 years ago now, in Brisbane. He was staying in the hotel where I was working on the concierge desk. Yeah, it was. There was another time, actually, the same hotel Willie Nelson stayed, and they got me to take him out jogging one morning, and so I've been jogging with Willie Nelson. Another time, who else did we have? At that hotel, we had Elle Macpherson, supermodel. We had Frank Sinatra, Pavarotti, lots of really famous people at that hotel. Yeah, it was a wild time. Another time, I was working at a Hyatt Regency hotel, and we had the Rolling Stones for a week, and I was driving Keith Richards and Charlie Watt around like every day for a whole week. It was so cool. Should have got all their autographs. Yeah, crazy, right? Like, you look back on your life and you think of all the amazing things that you've done, you know, it puts everything really into perspective, especially in the last few months for me. Yeah, I actually, I delivered a bathrobe to her personally. It was funny actually because, like, when she stayed, we were all, fighting over, who was going to do what. So we sort of took turns, and I gave her a bathrobe one night. What else have I done? I rode the elevator with Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits. Told him how much I liked his music and stuff, but he was very quietly spoken, Meatloaf came one time as well, and he stayed for a few nights, did a couple of concerts, and after the first night concert, he came down on his way to the stadium, and he gave me all these films. You know, this is back in the olden days where you had to go and get your film developed, and I actually saw the photos before he did. You know, so he's no longer with us. Pavarotti too, he's gone. Pavarotti tipped me, and this is back in, you know, like 1990, I think it was. Pavarotti tipped me $50 US when he came in through the front door. That was big money back then. Yeah, that was like, you know, it was a couple of days' wages, easy. It's big money in Cambodia, yeah. Hell yeah. It's crazy. Like, I mean, just the last few months have really made me understand just how far money can go here. Having said that, I really have to get off the 2-minute noodles, you know, like, it's funny because they become a bit of like a delicacy when you have them all the time. It is one thing that you can eat all the time and get some sort of satisfaction out of, but just the salt content, and it's just not good for me. I think the only thing that's really sustaining my health right now is the mango smoothies. Yeah, I wish I told you who was still here. I'm always getting caught out with that. But later, like, you know, after midnight, coming up to 3, 4 or 5 a.m, that's when it really gets busy, you know, when I get most of the traffic usually. So that's when America's sort of going to bed and stuff like that. You always get people that are sitting in bed watching. I got one guy in California, I'm pretty sure he's addicted, you know. Like, even I watch the live streams, and I live here, so. I like it because you never know what's going to happen. It's like watching a soap opera. It's also good, you know, that the camera's up so high because you can sort of still see what's going on without actually seeing, you know, who's down there. So that sort of protects everyone. That's also doing my favorite thing, you know, which is promoting my favorite country. I love Cambodia. When are you coming, Sean? I think you told me last time November or something. I had a gentleman from Germany. He watched my most recent video, and he's getting me to actually go out to the airport and pick him up on the 1st of June. He wants me to go out, pick him up, wants me to have a SIM card ready for him, and then he's taking me. I'm taking him back into town, and then once he has a shower, and then he's taking me out that night. So I was really pleased with that. Yeah, try and come out. You know, like win the lotto or something. I mean, God, the lottery's in America. I mean, imagine winning that money and bringing it here. Like you could literally buy half the country. Yeah, no, it was. I was really pleased, and he was really nice to me as well. Like he wants to, like to support the channel and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully he comes on the 1st. It looks like he is coming on the 1st of June. So I've made quite a few good friends too since I've started streaming. Like Peter, a guy that came out just a few weeks ago, he was here for I think 2 or 3 weeks, and we became really close. So we still talk, and he's back there now, so he'll come out again. Okay, you have a good day. Look after yourself. I have to have a shower anyway. Thank you for watching again. I really appreciate it. You're one of my best subscribers. Thank you so much, Sean.